Have you ever wondered why, in spite of its potential dangers, alcohol is consumed in nearly every corner of the world? It's a question that's crossed the minds of many, and the answer is far from simple. Alcohol, in its many forms, has been a part of human civilization for thousands of years. From the casual weekend wine sipper to the craft beer enthusiast, the consumption of alcohol has become a universal practice. Yet, we can't ignore the potential dangers and negative effects of alcohol. It's no secret that excessive drinking can lead to a host of health problems, including liver disease, heart conditions, and an increased risk of certain cancers. Not to mention, alcohol addiction is a serious concern that affects millions of people worldwide. But here's where the paradox comes in. Despite its notorious reputation, alcohol isn't all bad news. That's right, when consumed responsibly, alcohol can have beneficial effects on the human body. It may seem counterintuitive given the warnings we often hear about the dangers of alcohol, but it's a fact backed by scientific research. Now, before you raise your glass in celebration, it's important to note that this doesn't give us a free pass to overindulge. The key word here is responsibly. This means drinking in moderation, being aware of your body's reactions, and never drinking to the point of impairment. So what exactly are these beneficial effects we're talking about? Well, they range from potential cardiovascular benefits to a possible reduction in the risk of ischemic stroke, and even a potential increase in longevity. But we'll dive into these in more detail later on. For now, let's let the paradox sink in. Yes, alcohol, that very substance we've been warned about, can potentially do some good for our bodies. But remember, it's all about moderation. Overindulgence can quickly turn these potential benefits into very real risks. You might be surprised to learn that alcohol, when used in moderation, can actually have some health benefits. It's a statement that might raise eyebrows, but, as we'll see, it's a fascinating truth that's worth exploring. To understand how alcohol can be beneficial, we first need to understand what happens when we drink it. When we consume alcohol, it quickly makes its way into our bloodstream through the walls of our stomach and small intestine. This is the process of absorption, and it begins almost instantly. Once in the bloodstream, alcohol is carried to the liver, where the real work begins. The liver, our body's detoxifying powerhouse, is responsible for metabolizing the alcohol we consume. It does this through a two-step process. First, enzymes in the liver convert the alcohol into acetaldehyde, a highly toxic substance and known carcinogen. Then, in the second step, another set of enzymes convert this acetaldehyde into acetate, a relatively harmless substance that the body can then break down into water and carbon dioxide to be excreted. But here's the catch. Our liver can only metabolize about 1 standard drink per hour. Beyond that, the alcohol starts to accumulate in the bloodstream, causing blood alcohol concentration, or BAC, to rise. This increase in BAC affects various systems in the body, leading to the familiar symptoms of intoxication. The central nervous system, for example, is particularly sensitive to alcohol. As BAC rises, alcohol starts to depress the activity of the brain, slowing reaction times, impairing judgment, and causing the loss of inhibitions we associate with being drunk. Furthermore, alcohol can affect the heart, causing a temporary drop in blood pressure and heart rate. It can also irritate the stomach lining, leading to inflammation and potentially over time to ulcers or other gastrointestinal problems. However, it's not all bad news. In moderation, alcohol can have certain beneficial effects. For example, it can help to relax the mind, reduce stress, and even stimulate appetite. Now that we understand how our bodies process alcohol, we can delve into the potential benefits of moderate consumption. One of the most significant benefits of moderate alcohol consumption is its effect on cardiovascular health. Yes, you heard that right. Numerous scientific studies suggest that moderate alcohol intake can indeed play a role in reducing the risk of heart disease. To understand this, let's dive a bit into the science behind it. When we consume alcohol in moderation, it can help raise the levels of high-density lipoprotein, or what we commonly refer to as HDL cholesterol. Now you might be thinking, isn't cholesterol bad for us? Well, not all cholesterol is created equal. HDL is often dubbed as the good cholesterol because it helps remove other types of cholesterol from your bloodstream, reducing the risk of heart disease. Drinking alcohol moderately can increase HDL levels by approximately 10 to 20%. This increase in turn can lower the risk of heart disease. But that's not the only way alcohol can benefit the heart. Moderate alcohol consumption can also have an anticoagulant effect. Simply put, it can prevent blood clotting, which is a major contributing factor to heart attacks and strokes. However, it's crucial to remember that these benefits are associated with moderate consumption, which translates to up to 1 drink per day for women and up to 2 drinks per day for men. And what exactly counts as one drink? Well, that's roughly 14 grams of pure alcohol, which is typically found in 5 ounces of wine, 12 ounces of beer, or 1.5 ounces of distilled spirits like vodka or whiskey. So next time you're enjoying a glass of wine with your dinner, remember it's not just about the pleasure of savoring the drink, it's also about doing your heart some good. Of course, this doesn't mean we should start drinking excessively. Like with most things in life, the key is moderation. So, a glass of wine with your dinner could be doing your heart some good. But always remember to drink responsibly and follow a balanced and healthy lifestyle. And, as always, consult with your healthcare provider for personalized medical advice. Scene script. Beyond heart health, moderate alcohol consumption has been linked to a range of other benefits. Now let's dive into the pool of longevity. Studies have shown that moderate drinkers tend to live longer than those who abstain or drink heavily. Fascinating, isn't it? There's a theory that alcohol, particularly wine, contains antioxidants which help in fighting against aging cells, thus potentially extending our lifespan. But remember, the key here is moderation. Overdoing it could lead to the opposite effect. Next, we move to the realm of the mind. Mental health, a topic of utmost importance in our fast-paced lives. Some research indicates that moderate alcohol consumption might have a positive impact on our mental health. It's suggested that the occasional glass of wine or pint of beer could help reduce stress and anxiety. But it's not a one-size-fits-all solution, and it's crucial to note that excessive drinking can lead to serious mental health issues. Now let's shift our focus to the prevention of certain diseases. You might find it surprising that moderate alcohol consumption has been linked to a decreased risk of some diseases. For instance, there's evidence suggesting that moderate drinking could reduce the risk of developing gallstones or type 2 diabetes. However, it's important to bear in mind that alcohol is not a cure or a guaranteed prevention method. It's one piece of a much larger puzzle that includes a balanced diet, regular exercise, and other healthy lifestyle choices. In the realm of the immune system, moderate alcohol consumption has been hinted at boosting our body's natural defenses. Think of it like a small-scale training session for your immune system, preparing it for bigger battles. But again, moderation is key. Too much alcohol can weaken the immune system. In conclusion, while moderate alcohol consumption appears to offer certain benefits, it's essential to remember that these potential advantages are not an excuse to overindulge. Alcohol is not a magic potion, and its benefits can quickly be outweighed by the risks if consumed excessively. But remember, these benefits only apply if we're drinking in moderation. It's important to note, however, that there's a fine line between moderate and excessive drinking. The term moderate drinking may seem subjective, but health experts have defined it for us. According to the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, moderate drinking for women is up to 1 drink per day, and for men, it's up to 2 drinks per day. Now, this doesn't mean saving up all week and knocking back 7 to 14 drinks on a Saturday night. This is a daily guideline, and binge drinking is never considered moderate. Now let's talk about the elephant in the room: excessive drinking. It's a slippery slope that can quickly turn the potential benefits of alcohol into serious health risks. Excessive drinking includes heavy drinking, binge drinking, and any drinking by pregnant women or people younger than the age of 21. It's not just about the immediate risks like accidents, injuries, or alcohol poisoning. It's also about the long-term damage excessive drinking can do to your body. Excessive alcohol consumption can lead to chronic diseases such as liver cirrhosis, pancreatitis, various types of cancer, high blood pressure, and mental health problems. It can also lead to alcohol dependence, a severe and chronic disease that makes the body crave alcohol, and going without it leads to withdrawal symptoms. Moreover, the social and economic costs of excessive drinking can be just as devastating, affecting relationships, employment, and overall quality of life. So, while we're discussing the benefits of alcohol, it's important not to lose sight of the fact that these benefits are associated with moderate drinking. That's 1 drink a day for women and 2 for men. Any more than this, and the scales tip from benefits to potentially life-threatening risks. While alcohol can have some benefits when used responsibly and in moderation, it's crucial to remember that excessive drinking can lead to serious health problems.